Hello, I am President Scroob, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Play System Shock 2. So let's immediately start out. I have to say that I can't get the videos working, so what I'm going to be doing here is splicing them in as we go. So I'm just going to start the intro video right now, and obviously you're not going to hear me since I don't have any commentary if I'm splicing it in. So, here we go with the intro now.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Alright, wasn't that fun?
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
So this is 4 years earlier when we get to decide what we are going to be. System Shock 2 is sort of a prototypical RPG FPS with a good dash of horror thrown in. It's very cyberpunky. I enjoy the setting an awful lot, which is why it's
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center.
We'll go through the basic training just so you can get
to pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service. Enter this cyber... Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out.
My interface is going to be really tiny because
See how it changes where you look?
I'm running
that means you're in shoot
the high-res
texture. Hit the tab key.
Pack.
This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world.
Takes me into high resolution,
MFD,
so all of these things in the screen are tiny.
By clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen.
So I can see my stats.
This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it.
Thrilling.
Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station. To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points.
So now
your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your see the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, this message is coming from the audio log you just picked up.
I really like the style of storytelling in this game.
To play any audio log or email you've
of
received.
just using audio logs, so I don't have to break up the action of the game.
Jump, simply press the space bar to climb a ladder. Simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Something they don't tell you here that's very useful to know that I actually had to look up on the internet. You can climb objects by going forward at them and pressing forward in space, so obviously I can't jump up here. But I can climb up on top of it, which is pretty awesome. Theoretically, you're also supposed to be able to jump and climb, but I haven't actually been able to get it work. And I don't actually see any situations in the game where it's necessary.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, if you've completed basic training...
Alright, wannabe. Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right. Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items, weapons, batteries.
I like laser weapons, the idea of laser weapons a lot, but they end up being a little bit less effective in practice. Can I... Ooh. Wow, that's a lot more powerful. Each weapon has two different modes, and
weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with
secondary
age.
On the laser pistol.
The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon.
Pistol.
Just pick up the tool,
the maintenance is actually a significant deal in this game.
Now you're ready for the Marines.
It's almost as much of a problem as ammunition.
We'll teach you the basics. Welcome. You'll notice the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repair. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab.
This is a little hacking minigame. Basically, these nodes can be attempted. These ones I was successful at taking.
Click on the start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid
if I get
of
a
nodes.
dark node,
clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark.
Can I
to successfully hack,
actually
you
fail?
Must connect 3
there's a failure. That would be a failure. The objective of this is to get 3 in a row. If I hit a red
one of
node,
these turns dark,
if I succeed, it's fine.
You might break the item you're working on, or worse.
If I fail, then it breaks.
You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again. You can use nanites to buy items from replicators.
Hi there.
To use a
Please
replicator,
make your selection.
right-click on it. Then
Hi there.
left-click on the item you wish
Please
to
make your
purchase.
selection.
The item you purchase goes on to the slot below.
So much juice.
Choosing value wrap.
Oh, so delicious. I drink it all. So good. Okay, that's enough of that.
You learn the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical...
Inside, you will learn how...
This is side
We've
training.
provided you with the red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many side points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers.
So these
Psi hypos replenish your psi
that
points.
power.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have
thing in
access
here
to
is
two
kind of
disciplines.
cumbersome. Fortunately, you can use the F
and
key,
kinetic
so I can
redirection.
bind psi
Go
powers
into
to
use
buttons.
mode and click on the
F1 through
arrows on the
F12,
bottom
so
right
like
of the
I can
screen.
quickly switch to crowd
This
cases
will
and stuff
cycle
like
through
that.
your
That's
available
okay,
psi
but
disciplines.
it's still a little bit cumbersome.
Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use
There are a
cryokinesis to
bunch of
destroy the
different
robot
powers.
and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you.
So if I
If you
use it
run
when
out
I'm
of psi
in
points, use another psi hypo.
if I'm in the yellow thing when I release it, then I get the effect as if I'm 2 levels higher. But if I overcharge it, I burn out and I take some damage. We won't be sighing
Mastery
a
of
whole
the
lot in
mind
this
is a
playthrough.
slow but rewarding process.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military.
We are going
Once
to
you
be
decide on
going,
your branch
so
of service,
OSA
there's
is
no going back.
Psi
The
users,
shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station,
Navy
where
is,
you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly
tech
postings.
specialists, and
Good luck.
Marines are weapon specialists. We're gonna go Navy so we get an early boost on hacking abilities. And I am splicing in a video right here. Alright, back from that video. This is the most video-dense part of this game, so once we get past this, we won't have very many at all.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty.
I think I
Your
get
tour will
+1
consist of
standard
4
weapons
postings over
for,
4 years. In this man's Navy,
joining
you're
the
given
Navy.
a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of...
So this is CareGen. You have 3 years and 3 different options per year. And each one of
The
these,
UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment.
at the upper right, you can
The
see what I'm
UNN
going to
Lucille
get
is
out of
looking
it.
for an engine. The UNN
I
Lucille is looking for
definitely
an ops
want
training
hack
officer
and
to learn the ship's
strength.
navigation and data control systems.
Repair
You'll get
sucks,
your feet wet with the
and
high-tech
modify is only useful later on. Gotta splice in a video here as well. I think the videos actually happen before that screen, but whatever.
The UNN... Laverne, Florida
I'm
hosts...
probably going to take +2 standard
UNN
weapons here, I think.
The UNN Carfax
Yeah.
is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered... Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While
Standard weapons are amazing in this game. And a video. And
the Navy strongly encourages...
I do like
The
agility.
Navy maintains a... The Navy's Mary
Yeah,
Curie
research
research
sucks.
facility on Aquinas 4 is... The Navy
Definitely
strongly
taking agility.
encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training.
And another video. 2 videos. And then we will begin.
Initializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Alright, before we actually get started here, this is where I'm going to cut off this video because we've already had a lot of videos. This is when the game actually begins, so I hope you'll join me next time when we'll actually get into the real meat of the game and have some fun. Until next time, I am President Scroob, and take it easy.